Okay, for today webinar is a sharing sessions by Prof. Rafikul from Department of Business Administrations, and the topic is the importance performance analysis (IPA). So therefore, I would like to invite the speaker, Prof. Rafikul, to present the topic.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Amira. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Assalatu wassalam ala ashrafil anbiya'i wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Dear colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, and very good morning, Jumma Mubarak. Thank you very much for giving me opportunity or inviting me to deliver this seminar talk. As you mentioned, Dr. Amida, it is just it's not just that way seminar, it is just some sharing. Actually, what I will be doing, basically, I will be sharing some of the applications of IPA, important performance analysis, which my student did. Actually, the presentation outline is introduction, literature on IPA, important performance analysis, selected applications, generation of IPA map using SPSS, areas for future research and conclusions. So let us move to introduction. I need to mention that I was not aware about this simple and useful tool until I think 2007 or 8. That time I was appointed as some examiner for MBA project report, MBA from our GSM, Graduate School of Management. And I found that the student has applied this tool to analyze her data. And I found that it is very simple, very suitable, and very useful. So then I delved into a little bit of details, and then I was looking for opportunity for applications. So meanwhile, I got some PhD students, and I told them that if it is possible, then you try to apply this. So I think the first application was done by my student, now who is Associate Professor Dr. Shukri from University of Uttara, Malaysia, and the paper was published in 2014. So that was the first publication which we had. Okay, so what is actually important performance analysis? Important performance analysis is a simple and useful technique for identifying those attributes of a product or a service that are most in need of improvement. We all know that in quality management, in operation management, there are many things we look for improvement. So this is the bread and butter in quality management, I will say. So what are the things we need to be improved? And IP analysis, if we apply, then it can elegantly give us those ideas where more efforts to be done for improvement. So basically this IP is basically to identify the factors which needs to be improved for better customer satisfaction. So that's why in terms for the word performance, many times the word satisfaction is used. So often satisfaction is used for performance. So we can also read as important satisfaction analysis. Also, I will show you that it can be also that importance compliance analysis. So many ways we can use this, but the main identity is IPA, important performance analysis. It is also known as gap analysis. It is very appropriate because once we find identify the attributes, we will go for importance, and then we will also seek for performance or satisfaction level, and then we will be identifying the gaps. So this is also known as gap analysis. Now it is important to note how to design the questionnaire if we want to use IPA. So this is very important. If we don't plan ahead, then later on when the data collection is done, through the questionnaire, and later on we want to apply IPA, then it is not possible. In fact, it is the tips from the expert that before we go for data collection, we need to plan what kind of analysis we are going to perform, and accordingly questionnaire should be designed. Because if the questionnaire data collection are done and later on we find that we have not collected this data, then it is very difficult, sometimes not possible at all, to go back and collect the fresh data. So it's important to note the design of the questionnaire for IPA. So this is the questionnaire, part of the questionnaire, which my student Dr. Shukri used for his doctoral work here in our department. So basically his objective was to identify the employability skills, their importance level and satisfaction level. This is just maybe 20 to 30% of his PhD job, and the 70% is very different. He applied quality function deployment. In fact, he did improve quality function deployment as a tool, and then he applied that improved quality function deployment. So that's the major work, but this was his minor work. So he found 49 skills which our graduates, the newly graduated student, they should have. In fact, people still talking about this. This thing is not never ending. It seems that still people are talking about the universities which the university the graduates are producing, and they are not employable. The employers, they complain that these graduates, they don't have the skills. So what are the skills required so that the employers will be happy? So my student Shukri did the literature review, and he found 49 skills, and these 49 skills were divided into 6 categories. And he mentioned this is interpersonal skills, computational skills, enterprise and entrepreneurial skills, communication skills, and thinking skills. Another one, management skills. So these are the individual items, skill items, as you see here: interpersonal skills, ability to work and contribute to the group or team, ability to understand other people's problems, emotions, concerns, and feeling related to work, etc., etc. So important to be noted here that the respondents, in this case the employers of Malaysian companies or even international companies operating in Malaysia, they have to circle the right intensity. 1 for very unimportant and 5 for very important. So as we see that most of the employers, they will be circling either 4 or 5, because most of them are quite important, right? Whatever you say, these are very important. All right. Now, how much, to what extent they are satisfied? So here the scale is also same, 1 to 5 Likert scale, where 1 is very dissatisfied, 2 is dissatisfied, 3 is slightly satisfied, 4 is satisfied, 5 is very dissatisfied. There you will see that not many are circling 4 and 5, some even circling 1 and 2. So for every item, the respondent has to circle on the left 1 for importance and on the right for performance or satisfaction. In this case, the better word is satisfaction. So if there are 300 employers, and then finally we will get the mean values of this item, mean value of the same item, but it is satisfaction level, and it has to be continued for all the 49 items. All right, so this is the questionnaire which has to be prepared. Okay, so let me go there. Then literature on IPA, which is actually endless. This seminar talk, actually I prepared quite some time, I think 2021, but somehow the seminar was postponed. So that time I was searching the internet and I got a lot of materials. So some of them I just put it here. Some I just put the area where IPA has been applied. So as you see here, 2020 in tourism management, cross-nationality importance of performance analysis, or Middle East all-inclusive mass tourism destination image, Chawla and Joshi 2021 e-wallet adoption, Izadi et al. Healthcare service quality, then this person et al. Environmental quality, then Haberilla project management to 2020, then Simpson tourism management, Deepa Baral branding, Lee et al. Healthcare management, Devastani hospitality chain employability. Now, last 2 years I did not include because the slide I did not. So what I was doing yesterday, that I was looking for the recent literature. So I will show you how much research is going on. So just give me a minute. So this is the Scopus website, as we all know. So Scopus, we can search using for documents option, authors option, affiliation options. Now for documents, as we know, we can search the keyword which should appear in article title, abstract, also article title, abstract. So I will go for article title, which is most restrictive, and I will put here within quotation marks importance performance analysis, and I will restrict the range. Date is 2022, starting from 2022 until present, that means June 2023, and that's it. We just see how many articles are published in Scopus database, Scopus listed journals. Title should be incorporating this phrase, important performance analysis. So let's go. As we see that 78 articles just the last year and this year middle, that means 1.5 years, 78 articles. Title actually incorporates important performance analysis. But these are maybe not all social science. So if we want to restrict to social science, because Scopus is for all the disciplines, so we can also restrict to business management and accounting. Of course, the number will be reduced. So we limit to this. So then still there are quite a lot of 26 documents just last year and this year 6 months. So, and if we go for the abstract, because this word I wanted should appear in the title, which is very restrictive, but if we put on the abstract, then of course this number 26 will be much. It will. I was checking, it was 200 something. So that means, that shows that there is a tremendous kinds of applications. Hold on. What happened? Sorry, just give me a minute. Okay, all right. So there is a tremendous amount of interest on this tool. So I will be sharing 4 applications briefly. This is the main part of my presentation. The first one will be Dr. Shukri's work, how he applied this and what are the results. But I will be very brief because the time is limited. So I will click here, and this is his published paper. It was published in 2014, Journal of Global Business Advancement by Inder Science. So the title of this paper is Malaysian Graduates Employability Skills Enhancement and Application of the Important Performance Analysis. Then I will go to selected pages. So I will go to page number 7. Page number 7, this is the IPA map, which is a the central part of important performance analysis. This map must be generated, and this will look like this. It has 4 quadrants. This is quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. Some people they designate quarter 1, quarter 2, quarter 3, quarter 4. It does not matter really. Now, the 2 axes, the vertical axis, the importance we will consider along the vertical axis, and performance along the horizontal axis. So when we are here, that means performance is low. Performance is low, but importance is high. For the item, performance is low, importance is high. That means these are the items need to be improved. But here, keep up the good work means that importance is high, performance is also high. So the keep up the good work. So the management focus should be in this quadrant, the first quadrant in this case, areas to improve. So he collected data from 231 employers. They are not the customer, they are employers. 231 employers, male, female. This is the statistics, demographic statistics. Then page 11, this is the gap, how we measure the gap. That is a number of formulas for identifying or determining the gap, but this is one complicated way. So this one is the importance level. This one for the 49, as I showed, 49 items for employability. So this side is 4.57 and satisfaction is 3.64. So as you see that for this, the importance level is almost all the items importance level is higher than satisfaction level. So then we have to see where is the maximum gap. The items where the maximum gap, those are the items will be put in quadrant 1 as I have shown, and those items have to be improved. So something is given in page 13 here. Yeah. So this one we can also do the t-test because there are two measures. One is importance, other one is satisfaction. So we can simply use t-test. T-test is very fundamental and also very useful. Okay, and this is the map which need to be generated using SPSS. Later on, I will show how to generate this kind of map using SPSS. And the findings is this one. This is the high importance, low satisfaction. That means these are the items area to improve. These items belong to this quadrant. And I will read for some of the items: ability to encourage and motivate others, ability to manage others, ability to search and manage the relevant information from various sources, ability to write effectively in English, ability to speak fluent in English, etc. Mind that this research was done in 2012, 2013, so about a decade ago. Okay, so this is one. Then I'll go to the second one quickly. This work was done by another student, Mahbubur Rahman from Bangladesh. His domain was Bangladesh hotel industry. So he applied the important performance analysis for service quality dimensions of Bangladesh hotel industry. Then I will go to the page 16 quickly. These are the items. Basically, it is a subqual instrument. Subqual has about 21 plus items, but it can be increased as well depending upon the industry type. So these are the items for which he conducted the surveys under reliability, under assurance, then empathy, etc. And this one is the importance level. And the standard deviation also provided, and this side the satisfaction level, and this side is the gap. The gap is determined using this complicated formula, but that I will show you, so it can be a simple formula as well. Okay, then page 20. Page 20 here. This is the map. this map must be generated if we are using important performance analysis. And where is the what are the items to be improved? These are the items to be improved. High importance, low satisfaction, that is in quadrant 1. The hotel has sufficient resources to maintain error-free services. In the hotel, complaints and problems are handled graciously. The hotel serve adequate food and beverages, etc. That means the customers, the hotel guests, in this kind, the hotel guests, they have given high importance, but the satisfaction level is low. So these are the items, particularly these are the items have to be improved. Let's go to the third one. Where is this? Okay, this one. This one is actually done by my DBA student for her consultancy work. This is not the dissertation, this is consultancy work. She was assessing and ranking hallmarks park. This is actually not the entirety IPA, but mostly it is AHP, but some part is important performance analysis. So in Malaysia, there are many halal parks. These parks are actually not the theme park. This is actually the manufacturing halal production, and many times the management, they want accreditation from the authority, from the Malaysian government, appropriate relevant agency, and once they get this accreditation recognition, then they are called hallmark parks. So her objective was to assess and ranking hallmark parks, and in the meantime, she also applied important performance where the improvement can be made. So let's go to page 16. Page 16, this is the criteria for ranking. She came to know transportation, infrastructure, facilities, logistic, promotion, marketing. These are for ranking. Then page 20. No, sorry. This one page 10. Sorry, I wrongly put this page 10. Okay, so these are the for under infrastructure, these are the items. Under facility, these are the items, and this is the importance level, and this is satisfaction level, which is very, very low. So the gap is negative. Here in this case, the gap was determined just simple subtraction, important from satisfaction. So either way you can do. If you do important minus satisfaction, this will be positive. If you do satisfaction minus important, this will be negative. All right. So you'll see all of them are negative. That means none of the items, the satisfaction rating is higher than the importance rating. So it's quite long, and this is the important performance map. Let's go for one more. These are the items. Quadrant 1, importance, high importance, low satisfaction. So these are the items for hallmark parks. And page 16 onwards. Page 16 onwards is the AHP application. This paper was published in 2018 in Journal of Islamic Marketing. And this one recent paper, not recent, 2021. My same student, Mahbubur Rahman, he called me, sir, I want to do some research regarding COVID. That time COVID was around, and many people were doing a lot of research. All kinds of research was carried out. Well, thousands of papers have been written on various aspects of COVID-19 management in social science, in engineering, in medicine, allied, in many in behavioral science also. So he called me, said, okay, go ahead. So he developed one instrument that need to be complied by the citizens, the people of the country. So what are the items? He did the literature review, and he found about 20 plus items. So we got it rated by the people, respondents, the importance level and the compliance level according to their observation. So to what extent the people are complying all the requirements. So that's the backdrop of this background of this work. Page 9. What is page 9? I think it's a demography. So he got 102 respondents from Bangladesh, and I got 97 respondents from Malaysia. Okay, then page 12. Page 12, this is the IPA map. This is actually double work. One map for Malaysians respondents, another map for Bangladeshi, and then we had some comparison. Then page 12, 13, classification based on for the Malaysians. We got the result here: high importance, low compliance. Wash hands frequently with soap and water for last 20 seconds. Not don't touch eyes, nose or mouth when staying outside the home. Avoid political, social, and religious assemblies, and so on. So people gave high rating, means quite important, but according to their observation, compliance rate is low compared to many other items. Particularly these items, the compliance rate was low. Okay, so then 16. 16, this is gap analysis for Malaysians. So this one is quite long. This is just the quantitative, and page 18 gives the t-test results. So the many differences are significant. All right, so I have shared with you the 4 applications which my student did. There are another 2 applications which also done, but I'm not reporting here, but it's a similar in nature. So this map has to be generated using SPSS. So I have one video in YouTube, but I think I can share with you how I actually the video is in the YouTube not that very high quality. So I want to show from the original source. So here, this one IPA. This is the video. Okay, so just watch and see how quickly. Important performance analysis is one of the common statistical analysis.
We can't hear anything, Prof, from your video. Can't hear your video.
All right, you cannot hear
your video.
All right, what is wrong? Okay, cannot hear anything.
We heard in the beginning, then after that it went off.
What about now?
I can hear you, but then not your video.
Oh, okay. Somewhere. Then let us see whether you can hear.
I think you can just share the link of the YouTube video in the chat or something so that we can check on it later.
Okay. This one I click here. Let us see whether you can hear or not. This is from the YouTube directly. Can you hear?
No, Prof.
Prof, if you want to share, you unshare whatever you are sharing now, and then you go to the sharing button. You must include computer sound. Then you can play the video where we at the audience can listen.
Go to the sharing.
You unshare whatever you are sharing now. Unshare it first.
Okay.
And then you click on the share button.
Okay, I done.
And then you can see the share content up at the top top part. Okay. Include computer sound.
All right. Okay. So then I go to my video. It will be better. Okay. Please let me know whether you can hear. Hello. Important performance analysis is one of the common statistical analysis that we use in our research. In
Can
this
you, Prof?
video, I will show how to use SPSS to generate an important performance map. It's 6 minutes video. First of all, we need to have an SPSS file like this. This SPSS file should have 3 variables. We can see the variable view. Out of these 3 variables, the first variable should be declared as string variable and the other 2 as numeric variables. And the string variable is, the measurement is nominal, the numeric variables, the measurement is scale. So this is the data view. We have only 13 variables for analysis. So this is the first variable. I have not given any specific name, just V1, V2 like that. And these 2 columns show the values of the numeric variables. The first one is for importance and the second one is for performance. This 4.52 is the average or the mean from all the respondents. Our sample size could be 200, could be 250, could be 300. So from all the sample respondents, the average from corresponding to the first item is 4.52. And for the same item, the performance measure is 3.62, the average is 3.60. For the second item, importance average is 4.29 and the performance average is 3.48 and so on. Now, how to use this data to generate a performance, important performance map? So that's I'm going to address in this video. Firstly, we need to click on graphs, then legacy dialogues. Legacy dialogues has many options. Our relevant option is scatter/dot. So we click here, and here also we have a multiple options. Our relevant option is overlay scatter. So we click overlay scatter and then we click define. Then here we reset. We take importance along y variable and performance along x variable, and then we click OK. So this comment has given us the scatter plot, but this is it is initial phase. We need to edit this to come up with our important performance map. So we double click, and this double click has taken us to a separate window. So in this window, we will edit this important performance map. Now, firstly, we will click this icon, which is for data levels. So once we click these data levels, then we see that our individual points are surrounded by small rectangles. Then we have to have our horizontal axis and vertical axis. And this horizontal axis, vertical axis, when we put, then this will give us 4 quadrants, which is required for any important performance map. So it's very easy to have the horizontal axis and the vertical axis, the relevant icons as it is shown. So this is for horizontal, this is for vertical. So this is horizontal, this is vertical. So we have the 4 quadrants: quadrant 1, quadrant 2, quadrant 3, quadrant 4. And then this important performance legend, perhaps we do not intend to have it here. We can edit this into our Microsoft Word file. So we can hide this legend. And then that's it. We just close, and then we will go back to our SPSS output file. So this is our SPSS output file. This one we can copy, and then we can paste into a Microsoft Word file. So we copy here, paste here. So so this is the map. Now we can use our legend. This one is performance, and along vertical axis is importance. So we can follow the usual process of putting this legend, like one small box here. We write performance. API performance, and then maybe one small arrow sign. Okay, and then we may opt for no outline. All right, and then in the vertical direction we can have the same thing. This one is importance. Then we can have this text direction like this. So this one is importance. We can also insert one arrow sign like this, and also we can have no outline. That's it. So this is our desired importance performance or important performance map. Okay. So let's go back. I hope it is useful, but it's very simple way we can generate the IPA. So I have also the YouTube link. Okay, now areas for future research. Since IPA is a generic statistical tool, it is not confined to a certain area. We can, if we want to determine user requirements and then identify attributes for further improvement, then we can go ahead. Like in the area of human resource management, operations management, behavioral science, information system, tourism management, healthcare management, and many other areas, this tool is applicable. Now, I also got one article where IPA has been integrated with SEM. So maybe I can share with you the article. This is the article. The linking important performance analysis, satisfaction validity study of Savannah GA. So the objective was the IPA implicitly assumes that attribute performance will have little impact on overall satisfaction when stated importance is low. However, this assumption is rarely tested. This study for the first time tested this assumption by including attributes in each IPA quadrant into a second order structural equation modeling. So this is page 1, then page 7. Page 7, this is there as I shown in our papers. So the performance importance, there's a gap also. And then in page 11, they have given the SEM model. This is the SEM model they have used. So it is possible to integrate IPA with other methods as well, like SEM. So the conclusion is IPA is a simple and very useful statistical analysis method. For every item, two measures should be obtained. Importance, first one is importance and the second was performance or satisfaction. IPA can be applied standalone or it can be integrated with other methods. My comment is better with other methods, so the chance of acceptance will be higher especially for the good journals. Applications to IPA is not limited to one particular area. It can be applied in any area where the researchers intended to find out opportunities for improvement. Therefore, the important performance analysis is a very important method. Thank you very much, dear colleagues and brother sisters. So if you have any question, then I'll be pleased to reply if I can.
Assalamualaikum, Prof.
Waalaikumsalam.
Okay, first, thank you for your sharing. I think it's very interesting. Actually, I wrote a paper on IPMA, but I use PLS. But the way I collect the data.
That IPA, doctor, is different than this IPA.
This is different, but because I use the quadrant as well. It's just that I don't have that detail like you lah, that you ask for the importance. I think this one is more details, right?
This one is more details, and IPA under SEM, that one I have seen, but
very simple, very simple.
Yeah. So it is possible.
My question is just would like to know the user requirement just now, that when you want to ask for the item though, can we just take from the literature, for example, like service quality, we have all the measurement, right? So can we just take the available one, or you have to actually go for interviews and whatnot?
Both ways possible. If you are using SARQUAL, then SARQUAL is very standard instrument, and I think nobody will question you. You can use that. That is possible.
So just use the existing one lah.
And you have seen that the COVID-19 one, there are a lot of items that are available here and there in the internet, in the literature. So we just try to compile all this, and then we try to refine by taking some expert help on this case. So the interviewing is also possible to fine-tune the items which are available in the literature. Most of the time you will get the items from the literature, but we need to refine those.
But then the gap analysis that you did too is at the item level, right? Not at the construct level, correct?
Item level, construct, both possible. I will share
possible.
I will share the paper. Firstly, actually, maybe I can show you. Give me just 1 minute.
Yeah, if we can get the sample paper, the one that you show just now is great lah. So that we can read in detail how the procedure is.
Just a moment. You see, let me see whether total industry. See this one. This one. This is. Hold on. This one is the beginning. It's a long paper, 26 pages. Individual items. See here. This is not the one. P-value. You see here. This is the construct wise. The importance, reliability. He used the SARQUAL model. Reliability, importance, and this is the result. Statistical analysis results. And it's not significant actually. Reliability, assurance, empathy. This is important. This is satisfactory. So this is construct level, and I have shown you in the beginning. It should be at the item level.
So it's ANOVA. You are not comparing the construct level using the mean.
Yes, mean. It is always the mean. It's always the mean. We compare the mean with the other mean. Mean of importance, mean of performance.
Okay, thank you, Prof.
Okay, welcome. Any other? Comment? Prof. Suhaimi, where are you?
Not my area, Prof. This is qualitative. I lost in the numbers and in the SPSS.
Okay.
No, Prof.
I can discuss with you. No, it's very simple. Very simple. Any other comment?
Prof, can you share the YouTube link later?
Sorry, come again?
Can you share the YouTube link later?
Yes. I will share the PowerPoint slide, and that includes the YouTube link.
Okay.
Yeah.
Paper is there, right?
Sorry?
The paper.
The paper also. Paper is actually it is link, hyperlink. So I will share with you separately in the separate email. The same email but separate attachment.
Thank you.
All right.
Any more questions? Okay. Chat box, no questions, eh? Okay. So if there is no questions, I think we will end the sessions. Thank you, Prof. Rafikul, for the great topic. Okay, to
thank you, Prof. Rafikul.
Okay, most welcome.
Thanks so much, Prof. Thank you.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay.
Okay, to close the sessions,
we lost you the number of. I got it.
Let us recite Surah Al-As and Tasbih Kafarah.
Thank you, Prof.
Welcome.
Thank you, Prof. Bye, Prof.
Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Amira.
Thank you, Amira.
Thank you, Prof.
Assalamualaikum.
Jazakallah, jazakallah khair.